I got married to a divorced man, and this happened to be the biggest mistake of my life. Part 1. I had a late marriage, and when I got married, it was to a divorced man. Please, guys, learn from my story and feel free to advise me. I married at the age of 35 to a man who already had 4 children from his previous marriage. When the pressure was so much and there was no serious suitors, I had to accept a 60-year-old man who had been disturbing me for a while. I am a nurse who works in UCH in Badon. I was earning well and handsomely. My husband was a furniture maker, but since he's getting older, he couldn't do some stressful job again. In short, I was the breadwinner of the house. His ex-wife and children weren't living with him. You know, when you eventually get married, all these years, you will do everything to make it work. My husband had no house of his own or car. I know you people will be angry that I settled for less, but life just happened. I was approaching 40 and no suitors were coming, so I discussed with my husband that I wanted to buy land and build a house so we can have a house of our own. So my husband told me about the land that he has in his name and how he'd wished I had built on it instead of going to spend money in getting another land. As a good and desperate wife who married late, I agreed to his suggestion to build on his land. I was able to save very well before I got married because I didn't really have any responsibility that would take my money away. No children, no parents, and my siblings were doing good on their own. It took me 4 years to finish the house, and at this time, I already had a child in the 5-year marriage. When I finished building the house, we moved in and started living there. About 4 months after, my husband fell sick and he died. It wasn't even as easy as families, most especially his children, were on my neck that I killed him. I killed someone who died of cardiac arrest. Imagine. I got a lawyer and everything, and when I was told to present the land document, it was in my husband's name, but I explained that I was the one that built it. If their father was capable of building land, why did it take him over 20 years that he bought that land before he built a house on it? Guys, there's still a long battle coming. Check back for part 2. That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye. I got married to a divorced man, and this happened to be the biggest mistake of my life. Part 2, which is the final part. Now, after the battle and everything, the king of the community suggested that since this is a 5-bedroom flat, I should take a room and leave the 4 rooms for the children. It was painful, but I had no choice. I bought the TV set and all, but they won't let me touch it because whenever I wanted to watch TV, they would tell me they are watching football, and after the ball is over, they will start playing games on it. So I couldn't even have access to what I bought with my own money. I would lock food stuff in the kitchen, but they would break it and cook whatever they wanted, even without feeling remorse. These children showed me hell. So one day, I was at work. One of my patients complained to me that I had gotten so lean and looking unkempt. I explained my story to him and he was so sorry for me. He then advised me that he is ready to help me. I asked him how. He said since the land isn't for me, that I would demolish the building. The pans, the roof, the wood, everything will be removed one by one. And I can either sell it or keep it till I start building my home. He then said the doors would all be removed from the building and the building itself will be demolished. That he would help me sell the land from the demolition. Honestly, I was so happy. No one ever gave me such a great idea. It looked so brilliant and I wanted it to be done as soon as possible. So I packed out of the house and rented another room. It came with 2 caterpillars and soldiers and it was successfully demolished. They were all shocked, but because of shame, they had to start telling lies to the people that it was the government that demolished it. I handed over their land documents to them, kept the wood, the doors, the windows, burglary, everything in the warehouse. I sold the sand for about 2 million and I really appreciated the help. Thank God that I didn't labor in vain. Now, the issue is I'm scared of getting remarried. I am 40 and I have a child. What should I do next? That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.